Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Your Excellency, the chairman of the meeting, and also His Excellency, the Secretary General. Distinguished ministers and delegates, I wish to convey the sincere appreciation of the Federal Republic of Somalia to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and the General Secretariat of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation for convening this emergency meeting at the moment of particular importance for Somalia and for our collective Islamic community. Excellencies, this extraordinary session conveys a clear and principled message. The sovereignty, unity, and territorial integrity of OIC member states are inviolable and non-negotiable. These principles are not procedural formalities. They constitute the foundation of international order and the credibility of our organization. Somalia, therefore, welcomes the unified and principled position emerging from this Council that no member state of OIC should be subjected to unlawful political action without a collective and responsible response from the Islamic world. Excellencies, Somalia appears before you today to address this serious unlawful development. The unilateral claim by Israel to recognize parts of Somalia, northwestern region, as independent entity. Let me state clearly, such a claim is null and void, carries no illegal fact, and constitutes a clear violation of Somalia's sovereignty, unity, and territorial integrity. The region referred to, Somaliland, is integral and inseparable part of the Federal Republic of Somalia. It boasts no separate international legal status, and no external actor has the authority to alter Somalia international recognized borders. This action stands in direct contradiction to the principle of the United Nations Charter and runs counter to the values upon which the OIC was founded, including respect for sovereignty, unity, and non-interference in internal affairs of states. Selective application of international legalities sets a dangerous precedent. If borders can be altered through unilateral political declaration, then no state is secure and regional stability everywhere is placed at risk. Excellencies, this issue extends beyond Somalia alone. It carries a serious implication for stability in the Horn of Africa, for security in the Red Sea corridor, and for international maritime security and counter-terrorism efforts. Somalia continues to pursue a determined and international support effort against terrorism and violent extremism. At such critical juncture, actions that undermine state authority risk creating security vacuums that are too often exploited by extremists and destabilizing forces. Therefore, Somalia reiterates a clear and established principle. Any foreign military and security, intelligence, or strategic presence on Somali territory without the explicit consent of the federal government of Somalia constitutes a violation of sovereignty and international law. Similarly, any political, economic, or security engagements conducted with subnational entities outside of Somali constitutional framework are illegitimate and without legal standing. Your Excellencies, Somalia's unity is not only a legal of matter, it's a national responsibility and matter of dignity. After decades of hardship, Somalia is steadily rebuilding its institutions, strengthening governance, and advancing national reconciliation. And I will take one example that December 25, elections after 60 years happened in the region of Banaadir, the capital of Mogadishu. But unfortunately, this unlawful incident happened December 26, which makes unfortunate for the Somali people and the Somali government. At such sensitive moment, encouraging sectionist narrative does not contribute to the peace or stability, rather it risks and undermines them. History has shown that fragmentation is rarely contained when the unity of one is broader regionality and Somalia remains a fully committed to unity, reconciliation, and constitutional order. We will continue to defend our national unity through lawful, peaceful, and multilateral means. Excellencies, in the spirit of solidarity and shared responsibility, Somalia respectfully calls upon the Organization of Islamic Cooperation to reaffirm clearly and consistently Somalia's sovereignty, unity, and territorial integrity. Refrain from any form of engagement with the so-called Somaliland authorities and treat any claim of recognition as a null and void. Reject any agreements of arrangements concluded outside Somali constitutional framework and support coordinated diplomatic action at the international level to prevent, reverse, unlawful precedents. Excellencies, Somalia expresses deep appreciation to all member states that have already voiced firm and principled support for Somalia's sovereignty and unity. Such positions reinforce regional stability and uphold the rule of international law. Somalia's support for the Palestinian people remains historic and unwavering. We stand firmly for justice, reject occupation and forced displacement, and uphold international law. Somalia categorically rejects any attempt to forcibly relocate the Palestinian people into its territory and will not permit the use of Somalia soil for military action for any nation. At the same time, Somalia emphasized that justice cannot be enforced through violation of another state's sovereignty. Consistency of principle is essential to international credibility. I would like to conclude, Your Excellency, allow me to conclude that clear message: Somalia's sovereignty, unity, and territorial integrity are non-negotiable. Unilateral recognition of sectionist entities is illegal, destabilizing, and dangerous. Any foreign engagement with subnational actors outside Somalia's constitutional order is illegitimate without effect. Somalia remains firm, confident in the solidarity of this Council and resolute in defending its unity and territorial integrity. I thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.